Alright, friends. We're back with more Edith Finch. Yeah, all I did was click play and it just launched me right into this room, which is exactly where I stopped yesterday, so that's cool. But we're right back into it. Today's Friday morning. It is one day after episode 1. I was hoping to finish it up yesterday, but just didn't quite find the time. We're here in Lewis's room. We're learning about this family. Lewis had a sad story. Okay. Let's keep going up. I took a look at the achievements before I started, and there's some secret stuff, not really secret stuff, but just some like interactable stuff that I'm missing for sure, which I guess is reasonable.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Yeah, that's harder, I think. That's harder. Are we at the top? This is the top, the tippity top.
We'd stayed.
Packing peanuts. Missing posters.
But I understand why we left.
This one is crazy. Look at this little kitchen. They get water all the way up here. They're pumping water all the way up here. I would not feel safe, but this is a super sweet area. Look at this. I'm a little nervous that this episode's gonna be like a half hour long because the game's just gonna end, but that's okay.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Oh, is this where your mom was staying? She wrote a book?
What happened that night had been coming for a long time.
Oh, this is my room.
Maybe it should have come sooner.
What happened that night?
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now was to tell you about that last night.
Just one more night? Edith? Oh, I guess, yeah. We have everybody else's picture. Well, we had Edith from the start. Is this your room, Edith? This is cool. I feel like I can't stand up in here. Oh, I thought I was forcing to turn me around, but turning around to go down the ladder. Tell me about it, Edith. What went down?
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised the glass.
Episode 2 is actually going to be 10 minutes long.
To our final night together. And all our final nights.
That would be funny, but it's
Grandma,
okay.
You know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
The one Chinese
Edith,
takeout place.
You're excused.
It'd be brutal to live. Well, I don't really order delivery a lot, but I go pick up food a lot.
The
Not a
power
lot.
had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles.
I know how to get into the basement. Where's the key?
When my mom sailed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Let's go. This was the cool room from the very beginning.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
Tell her,
Edith
Edie.
has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories.
Well, maybe there's a curse.
I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
She wants to get her last child out.
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Whoa. Nurse? She's going to a nursing home? And you're not even gonna take her? Another copy of the Pacific Pantry? A bed. Somebody's back here. The history of the Finches. The picture of a bird. A finch.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories
To me?
I wish I could tell you.
Specifically to me.
There's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide.
I kind of want to
went
just like
way
watch.
out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
Oh boy, we're going to the old house.
There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Well, that's good. Not good. You're out on the seafloor in low tide.
Turned around.
And you can't see anything. Low visibility.
For a while, I wandered. I started seeing things.
Edie is tripping right now.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
Yeah, just open the gate.
Things
Oh,
I
the house
can't
is...
explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go. I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Oh my gosh. Bye, Edie.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up.
Is this the last time we were at the house?
After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best
I love
of
all the little things you get to like control in this game.
it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. but she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly.
2016, that's when she died.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself.
There you go. That's the spirit.
But I guess if you're reading this now,
'Cause nobody told you.
things didn't work out that way.
Oh no. Edith, what? What are you implying? Edith!
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all.
Edith dies
Good luck.
a year later after her mom, and there's her son. Oh my goodness. And she left her with a book of all of his family died. Oh my goodness. Well, that was it. Yeah, this episode exceptionally short. We're gonna watch the credits though. So I imagine the team is not that big, but well, that was a good game. I liked it. It was good. It was better than Journey, absolutely. Yeah. I don't really think there's like any big secret to it as well, right? You know, it's just kind of a family that has a story that, I don't know, maybe I'm missing something bigger, but it kind of just seems like Edith was just trying to figure out what happened to her family and discovering it along with the house and just learning about her relationships with everybody and what they were like. So she could pass it on to her son. Well, and yes, episode 2. Very, very short. Could have been probably should have been a 2 episode. I guess it doesn't really matter though. These walking simulator games are kind of weird. I like, I don't know, for the large number of people who I'm sure will watch this, I kind of just like recording them and posting them. It makes me feel like I've tried to play Life is Strange before, which is similar to this. And I liked it, but it's just kind of boring to play by yourself. You might as well just like watch a movie or something. I don't know. Walking simulator games are tough for me to just play sitting by myself, but it's nice to be able to have a reason to like post them. And I feel like this style of game works well for YouTube content. It's easy to watch, and ultimately it doesn't really matter if you play it or not. It's not like you're missing a huge part of the experience by playing it yourself. It's more about what happens and just experiencing it. But yeah, that was a nice game. Hell yeah. Good stuff. Awesome game. The replay a story option is available. Select Edith to play from the beginning. Oh, you can just go through any of them. I see. Why does it highlight Edie? Because you have to know Edie's story to know Dawn's story. I don't know. Okay, cool. I think that's it. I don't know. That was a good game. A quick episode 2. I suppose it doesn't matter to YouTube because who the fuck cares? It's just going to be the amount of time it is. Thanks for watching. I don't know what'll be next. We'll figure it out though. I can't really decide if I want to do another game like this. I kind of want to actually like play a game, but I don't know. I don't want to post like a 30-hour playthrough to YouTube. I feel like nobody's gonna watch that. Although I don't really care if people watch it, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. Bye.